I have the pleasure of staying at this really lovely home with a spa pool. And I took a photo of the water and the light reflecting off of the water. You actually may hear the water in the background. I'm just sort of squatting in the sun next to this pool after a few days of rain. And I just felt a sort of water, emotional realm, etheric template of aquatic collectives coming through, like a sort of water solar transmission, if you will. And there's been this opalescent, pearlescent streams of liquid crystalline light I've been feeling, sort of interwoven with these like golden streams as well. The word plush, yeah, it's like a very plush energy. The word luxe, velvet, satin, yeah, these like textures. Anything really that just puts you in that state of like ease, flow. You may already be there, and this is just an invitation to deepen that. I have this sort of like ambery orange, like on the more natural side, lip balm. And I just felt like, I don't know, I just like rubbed it on my lips and my eyes and my cheeks. I just like needed to come in the sun and feel that sort of like glowy, reflective type of space. Also, the word sanctuary has been coming through quite a bit. Inner sanctuary, creating sanctuary, like a sanctuary temple, your auric field, sort of reflecting that sanctuarial. Is that a word? Sanctuarial? It keeps coming out of my mouth. I don't know if it's actually a word. Flow, you know? Some of the like constellations, maybe galactic or cosmic archetypes, subtle realms. The Deva has been coming through. I was trying to be reminded of the etymological roots of Deva, which I believe can translate often as light, or maybe the word God. I have to look, but when I was trying to find that, it suggested, did I mean diva? Which I did not, but it says the word diva originates from the Italian and Latin words meaning goddess or fine lady, and the word goddess keeps coming through today. It was originally used to describe a highly distinguished female opera singer, and in English it is often associated with a glamorous, successful female performer, particularly a singer. This doesn't just have to be for a female, of course, but maybe that feminine aspect. Using the throat for expression in really any form, humming, singing, toning, light language, storytelling, speaking, whatever it is that comes through for you. But the watery, the blue heart connection energy, the Aqualine sun codes have been coming through. Different layers, Mintanka, Sirius B. I'm just pausing for a moment. Yeah, stillness, sacred, pause. Stellium. Someone may have a stellium in their chart in astrology. I'm seeing stilettos. Yeah, there's something about just this this is also coming through. I'm seeing like 3 of Cups in tarot in this celebratory, and this came through for a friend of mine, and now it's coming through collectively as an invitation, if you're not already, to celebrate yourself in whatever way feels good for you. And it doesn't have to be anything other than what feels good for you. For some of you, if this feels like really foreign, just starting with something maybe small to get used to the feeling. And again, that like reflective energy is coming through of like, there may be someone or multiple people around you, like starting to point this out to you or celebrate you. Like it may be happening in your external reality as well. And it feels like this molecular structure, like we talk a lot about like the cellular purging and renewal, and there's something about the molecular structure within your own body. And then of course they say memory is carried through water, you know. And so when some of you may be into like the Hashimoto water, crystalline water experiments, but there's something about the water within you being, the sun just started to like flash as some of the trees started to move from a little bit of wind. Yeah, so there's like this, the effervescence. I talked about this in another transmission coming through, and memories resurfacing has been coming through quite a bit. And something that often comes to me, pink water. When I was connecting more consciously a few years back with some of the Palladian archetypes or aspects, I would continually be brought to this like pink water. And the pink water, of course, because water is also multidimensional, and then the plasma, like in the higher dimensional plasma aspects of water coming through, and these memory transmissions. So there may be certain bodies of water throughout the world you may feel connected to, whether you're connecting with that physically, in dream time, astrally. Astral physics has been coming up a lot, maybe by location, projecting your consciousness in 2 places at once. Maybe for some of you it's tri-location, multi-consciousness location. A lot of the Lemurian, Atlantean. I paused because something was tickling me, and there's this so microscopic tiny white spider on my arm. White spiders to me always represent this like feminine purity, but if anyone would like to look up symbology and share it, that would be really appreciated. And as soon as I said that, one of the cats I'm watching just came up and gave me a little affection. Well, I don't know where the spider went now. I looked away for 1 second and it was gone. Yeah, so there may be also like these fleeting moments or fleeting glimpses that you've had, or experiential is the word I'm hearing. Moments. There was a transmission that I recorded a few months back. Ephemeral was in the thumbnail, the word ephemeral, so there could be something there for you, or maybe if you're drawn to it, of course. I know there's a lot about, like, ancient civilizations coming through, and there's many different ones now that people feel connected to, like Tartaria, like I already mentioned, Atlantis, Lemuria. I just literally stopped and then was taken to like a futuristic timeline. And of course, when we start to zoom out, at least from my perspective, a lot of these past, present, future time signatures sort of all expand into, like that movie keeps coming up, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I may have butchered that title, but yeah. So there's something about, okay, this has been coming through quite a bit. A white bird just flew by as I said that. The paradoxical aspect of zooming out to one of the Ascension Glossary, which I refer to quite often in Patreon links. I was recording yesterday for Patreon, and I just talked about this in another transmission, that most of the audio got deleted. But one of the aspects I was drawn to was speaking on, in Chelantic science, if you are not familiar, it's based in a 15-dimensional time matrix, like our 15-dimensional time matrix. And one of the time signatures was essentially this point where before we had these individuated soul expressions. So that point in our time signature of just that, it was complete, if you want to use the word, wholeness. And then the word unify kept coming through as well, which can be like the center point of all union, essentially like the all in its center point. So there's something about this then individuated expressions, the fractalizations that happen, and how these memories of being able to hold, that center point, the unify, the all, and these individuated expressions that come through for some of us multidimensionally, different layers of realms that maybe feel like fantasy or imagination. It's like that question, like, what is real, what is not real? The living in the waking dream type of energy. So yeah, this feels like a very like Neptunian, Piscean, Venusian sort of ethereal, dreamy space. I feel like I could go on for a really long time, but I'm actually just feeling the sort of wrap up. And yeah, if anything that stuck out to you, like, I'd love to hear from you. And I'm always sort of up for going deeper with specific strands of energetics that come through. One of my friends always says, all in time. So yeah, all in time. But I hope that this could bring at least maybe some recognition, or yeah, just perhaps you're someone who is often, celebrating others, and I just wanted to take that moment to maybe reflect that back to you. All right, thank you.